Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. It is that time of the year when the weather often becomes the dominant market factor, and that is largely why corn futures were sharply higher yesterday. Longer-term weather forecasts project mostly hot and dry weather, particularly over the western corn belt into July. The current hot, dry conditions can generally be good for young crops with plenty of moisture, but without the timely rains, that changes dramatically as one moves into July and the critical pollination period for corn. July corn is sold off its recent high of 824 as of the 29th of April, all of the way down to 720 as of the 1st of June. And it's already back to 788. Corn Belt weather will be the key market factor for the next couple of months. Weather so dominated the market today that the trade seemed to pay little attention to new export corn sales over the last week of only 5.5 million bushels for old crop and 5.4 million for new crop. New export milo sales for the past week were only 2,100 metric tons, or about 82,600 bushels. Now, since March the 10th of this year, the U.S. has only sold 928,766 bushels of export milo, less than one half of a typical communist Chinese cargo. Taking a look at those commodities: July corn 788 and a quarter, up 14 and a quarter. July beans 1709 and a half, up 15 and three quarters. July Kansas City hard red winter wheat 1148 and a half, up 15 and a quarter. For help marketing your grains, John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. Tuggle and Company, Corpus. We're on the line with Jody Fry from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how was our Thursday cattle sale?
Went good. Real similar numbers to the week before. I believe 1105 was today's total, within 15 or 20 head of last week's total. Compared to last week's sale, calling these kids and yearlings kind of weak to $2 lower. Still very good demand on them better quality kids, but just a little softer tone today. The overall quality might not have been quite as attractive as the week before. Heavyweight and high yielding cows, like it has been across the country this week, they were selling a good bit higher, mostly $2 to $3 higher. Your average to lower yielding cows today were just selling about steady. Young bred cows and pairs fully steady to slightly higher. Not quite as many of those on offer today as what we've been having in weeks past. Better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds, from $150 all the way up to a high of $2, mostly $160 to $185. 600 to 800 pound steers, $135 up to a high of $170, mostly $145 to $160. Better quality heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds, $125 to a high of $175, mostly $135 to $155. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding from 63 to 79. Had several of those highest yielding slaughter cows from 80 to 98. Actually had two outstanding slaughter cows in a group that brought 98. Thinner or lower yielding type cows, some of those today from 36 to 58. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding from 80 to $1. Some of the highest yielding slaughter bulls from 102 all the way up to a high of 118. Bred cows and 2-year-olds, just a few of those young, medium to heavy bred cows, 775 to a high of 1075. Cow calf pairs, same way on those, just small groups and singles. Baby tooth and good solid mouth pairs, anywhere from 925 all the way up to a high of 1550.
How do you feel about next week?
I think more of the same on the sheep and goat deal. You know, we've been just knocking on the door of 7,000 2 weeks in a row. We're getting closer and closer to that Eid holiday. Actually know of several coming in over the weekend that'll be there. So I'm saying at least 7,000 to 8,000 is coming Tuesday. We have a special calf sale in conjunction with the regular Thursday sale next week. So look for a little bit more cattle numbers next week. I'm calling for maybe 12 to 1,300.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. They're at the office, 325-653-3371. My mobile phone would be 234-7895.
We appreciate it, Jody Fry. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipehoovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Kenny Mingus from Milam County Livestock Auction, Cameron. Kenny, how's the Friday sale shaping up?
Well, it's shaping up like it's getting dry. I put out projections a while ago of 2,000 to 2,200 with 450 cows. We got some good ones scattered through it, too. Yes, sir.
What's the shiniest consignment of cows you got?
Well, we've got still a lot of weigh cows. You know, a lot of older cows are coming, but we do have about 15 or 16 pure Angus cows. They either be coming with their second or third calf. There's just a handful of them that's going to be bred back to those good 44 Farms bulls, and a really nice gentle set of cows. Got 2 first calf pairs on them. Got just bags out of this world. And got those. Got a little set of cows that, there's some Brangas, some Red Baldies, just kind of little good crossbred cows. There's a lot of pairs on them. They're pretty young, kind of 5 and down. Probably 20 of those cows. And then after that, it's just kind of hit and miss. One here, one there. But, we're starting to see a few of these young cows show up.
Right.
Right. And
Go ahead.
Got a good run of calves, too. Starting to get in some of these strings of cattle, Larry.
Good.
So,
well, it sounds like we're going to have a great sale at Milam County Livestock. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Kenny Mingus.
You bet. Y'all catch us anytime, Monday through Wednesday at 254-697-6697. Follow us on our webpage at MilamCountyLivestockAuction.com or catch us on Facebook. We appreciate your business as always.
Kenny, we will talk to you bright and early Monday and see how it shook out.
Sounds good.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. We are on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, how's the bull business?
Well, Larry, we're moving into that early hot summer the way it looks. And so things are kind of slowing down. People are trying to figure out whether they're going to stay in the cow business or get out, It's a pretty tough situation, with, how it is. Yep. Fuel and feed and everything pretty tough. But we actually had a call today, man, one Angus bull, and some boys come look. They've got some few of them club calf bulls here, some Mannamucks boys and some semi-mains and some other semi-main keys mixed up. We got a few club calf bulls, they're young, but they'll work for, this fall. And got a good selection of Charolais, but we've just been kind of plugging along, catch one here and there, But we bought a really nice set of 2-year-old Hereford bulls, horn bulls. I bought them there in Nebraska, and we get a trick test. We're going to send them to Kansas, and I'm going to feed them up there till about September. Get them in there October whenever it cools off a little bit.
Right.
Hopefully it'll be wetter, but who knows?
Yep, that's right. Who knows? Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Leroy Kruger.
Well, they can catch me on that mobile phone at 830-570-0660.
All right, Leroy, we appreciate you, and we'll talk to you this time next week.
Yes, sir. Get all them honeydews done up there now.
I'm doing my best, and dado was the word I was trying to remember for that cut in that piece of lumber.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's called a dado blade. All right, Kruger, we'll talk to you later.
Right.
Bye-bye.
You bet. Have a great one.
We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We're on the line with Josh Tilkey, Karn City Auction Company. Josh, how did last week's sale turn out?
Last sale, we had a lot of good quality calves. Market was sure strong on those. Probably a bit softer on the number 2s, 2.5s. We had 560 head to talk about.
Let's walk the pins, Josh.
The good 2 to 3 weight steer calves average 170 to 205, 3 to 4s 160 to 182, 4 to 5s 165 to 190, 5 to 6s 158 to 172, 6 to 7s 145 to 160, FMH 2 to 3 145 to 160, 3 to 4s 142 to 190, 4 to 5 weight gals 145 to 175, 5 to 6s $140 to 158, 6 to 7s 128 to 146. Older bull yearlings $1.20 to 135. The long heifers, 95 to 115. The few bred cows we had, 950 to 1200. All the pairs we ended up splitting because that Packer market is so good on the cows. The number 1 yielding cows, 72 to 85 cents. Number 2 yield, 62 to 68. And the bulls, 99 to $1.12, Larry. Sheep and goats, 300 head on hand. And that market can vary. The thinner they are in this summer heat, the less they bring. But if they packing flesh and ready to butcher, that's what our market's about, and they'll give it all for them.
What's under the barn for this week so far?
This week we have one little herd sell out, about 55 cows, and then after that it's all yearlings so far. Now tomorrow's Friday, it'll be another story. I know the cattle are coming to town. We've got a 10-day forecast of nothing but 100-degree weather and dry winds, so I expect we'll have a few more, maybe touch that 700 mark this week, and we've got 2 more sales before we take a break on Saturday, July 2nd.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
If you can use any of our services, call us at the barn, 830-780-3382, or on the cell phone, 830-623-2855.
And the motto down there?
Long live Cowboys, Larry.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, and good night.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from D&D Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best. If you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We are on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock, Thursday evening, 7:30, looking toward a Friday sale. Rodney, what's it looking like?
We're tagging on 450 right now. We got a little nice set of black. I think there's 13 black Mountie face pairs up there. Real decent little cows. Need to go to some grass somewhere. The man just didn't have none. We got several good pins of Charolais steers and heifers mixed up there. They're cut steers. And I got a pin of big black yearlings up there. They're probably weighing at 5 to 6. And yellow calves are weighing 4.5 to 5.5. So it looks like we're going to have a good sale tomorrow. Not as many pecker cows as what we've been having, sir.
There at Beeville. Rodney, tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, we start at 11 o'clock tomorrow. We sell our pecker cows and go into our calves. And you can call me at 361-645-5002, or you can call me here at the sale barn at 361-358-1727,
We
sir.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, and take care.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how was the sale in San Saba?
You bet, Larry. We had a real good sales day, a little over 2,800 head today. I thought the offering was very, very choice on a lot of the quality cattle, a lot of good deals, and we rolled through, started 11 and got through with the actual sale part about 9 o'clock or whatever. I thought demand was very, very good this week, beginning on Monday, rolled right on through today on all classes of cattle. I thought the stocker steers, they sold steady today with 22 steers. One draft went 426 at 207 a pound, right at $882 on those. Had another group of really 12 good steers, weighed 565 at $185. Those 5-weight cattle, a little over $1,045 on those. Stocker heifers were probably $2 to $3 higher. Feeder steers, we got in them, they were overall probably $5 higher, except the 550 to 670-pound weight steers with some condition on them. They were probably selling $10 to $20 higher throughout the day. Had a group of 7 steers, weighed 680 pounds. Top selling set $180 a pound on the 680 pounders, and that dollared out a little over $1,224 on those. Feeder heifers were probably a full $3 higher, with 8 heifers weighing $690 at $155, a little over $1,070 on those. Packer cows were steady with the top cow at 103, and bulls were probably overall $5 higher. Top bull at 112.5. I think we could have gotten more for bull if it had been really, really high yielding and not very full or anything of that sort. But overall, very, very strong market on those packer types too. Pairs and bred cows overall, I thought were fully steady too, Larry.
How about Monday's sale in Mason?
Well, we're looking for a good run. We got a big one consignment of 320 off of one ranch head of calves. There'll be heifers and steers both. They'll be red Angus sire. Goes back some really, really good genetics on the red Angus side. So if you want some replacement heifers or want some good steers to go, they'll be kind of weighing that probably 6 to 7 weight type in range. Some may be a little lighter, some a little heavier. We'll group and sort those up in uniform lots, and that's one of the groups we do have coming for Monday, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
You bet. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website, got a lot of information. We've got several cows and pairs that are coming next week, Larry. Also a couple different ranches. We're going to start at 10 o'clock on those a little earlier on next Thursday, and the following Thursday also, Larry. We'll be starting at 10 o'clock. It will be live on the internet on all those better pairs and bred cows, Larry.
All right, Ken, we appreciate you. JordanCattle.com. Again, the telephone number.
325-372-5159.
Talk to you Sunday night. Thank you.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207, Milo through Corpus in June, D's plus a dime, 1330, Houston, 1384, Progresso, 1313, Yellow corn to Corpus in June. July plus 105, 893 1/4. Houston 816 3/4. Progresso 790 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in June. July plus 130, 1278 1/2. Houston July plus 120, 1268 1/2. And Houston beans August delivery November less 15, 1528 1/4. Texas cotton 1684 bales. Low bid 135.53, high bid 137.78. Neighbor looks to me like that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact, all because you're the best darn farm show listener. I'm Larry Marble. We do our best. Thanks for coming down the lane and having a big old heaping helping of ag information with my Camp Hook Hop C&I.